Hey guys, it's Brian, and today I present to you another unique and very rare ceiling fan in my collection. This is a 52-inch Thomas Industries British India Collection ceiling fan, which is very similar in a lot of ways to a FASCO Parlour fan, but for the fact that it is not made by FASCO, it is made by Thomas Industries. But it has the same functionality as a FASCO Parlour fan, being that it has a 2-speed pull chain, the first speed being high that bypasses that variable speed control that you see, and the second speed being what's called a very low, which basically means when turned all the way up, it's like a medium high speed, and then turned all the way down, it's like a restaurant style slow low speed. So it does function the same way as a parlor fan. Also has a stack motor that's a Thomas motor, it's not a FASCO motor. And the blade badges are pretty much identical to a parlor fan. The bottom of the motor is identical to a parlor fan. The blades, however, are unique that they have somewhat of a slant on the edge of them. I've never seen that before on a ceiling fan. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know what it does functionally, but I thought it was kind of cool. They're pretty thick blades too. The top of the motor is unique, as it's got like different levels of metal on it. Kind of reminds me of a cake. And then of course the canopy is a Thomas exclusive canopy. It does use a J-hook mounting system, very similar to a Hunter original, that it has a bushing that has the claw that mounts onto it. And this fan actually originally came with a U-bolt instead of a J-hook. Right now it's hanging on a J-hook. I do have the original U-bolt for it though. This was 100% complete when I got it. And this one I picked up off of a Facebook Marketplace listing in Elyria, Ohio. And I believe it was out of the original house that this was first hung in. As the neighborhood that I got it from, the houses were probably built in the 70s, possibly early 80s. And if I had to gauge what year this fan is from, I'd say probably 1980 or 1981, as the parlor fans are pretty much the same era. So definitely a cool fan. So let's go ahead and fire it up. We're going to start it off on high. It's got a wobble to it, but probably just needs a little bit of balancing. No big deal. And this is as is condition. I have not messed with it in any way. Puts out a really good amount of air. I mean, this is a strong air mover. That's pretty quiet too on high. Now we're going to turn it to the very low setting. And this is on the lowest speed on the variable speed control. I remember seeing pictures of these fans on the vintage ceiling fan forums way back in the day when I first started collecting, and I always thought they were FASCO Parlour fans, but I was quickly proven wrong. But it's a really unique looking fan. It's got a great slow low speed. It does have a pronounced hum to it. So we'll give it a quarter of a turn. Starts to wobble a little bit more. Hum gets a little bit louder, of course. But it's moving a good little breeze on this speed. Turn it a little bit more. Wobble is definitely getting worse. Still moving a good amount of air. Turn it up a little more. And that's just the vibration of the blades. Kind of a weird sound. And now all the way up. This is like a medium low, or sorry, medium high for this fan. Obviously high speed was a little bit faster. Definitely moving a strong amount of air. So we'll go ahead and shut it down. Climb down on the ladder. It's got great bearings in the motor. There's no noise, no chattering. The fan is honestly in mint condition. There's no motor tag on the fan. I tried to find one when I first put it up, but I didn't see anything to indicate any kind of date of manufacturer or anything. So I'm gonna assume this is about 1980, 1981, because the Parlour fans were made around the same time. But anyway, that's my 52-inch Thomas Industries British India Collection ceiling fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching, more videos to come.